Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of the official party. Military, Oten, Hut! Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Military, parade, rest.
Good morning. I'm Captain Alvin Holsey, Commanding Officer, USS Makin Island. On behalf of the men and women, the crew, affectionately known as Team Raider, I'd like to welcome you to the 2014 Waste and Recycling Award Ceremony. I'd like to give a special recognition to Chris Gunnever and Stephen Greeley, the San Diego community, as well as the noted award recipients today. For those who are unfamiliar with Makin Island, we're the first amphibious assault ship built with a hybrid electric propulsion system. And what that means is that I can take this 40,000-ton ship and move it through the water with the same power source that drives my lights, my air conditioning, my satellite communications, and the television. So it's kind of neat to be able to do that. This unique design also helped the ship to burn nearly 50% less fuel than traditional steam-powered ships of the same class. On our maiden deployment, it was noted that the system also helped us to save about 4 million gallons of fuel, which also significantly reduced our carbon emissions in the environment, as well as save approximately $15 million in fuel costs. Huge savings. It makes it a game changer. With that, Makin Island is leading the way for future naval hybrid ships that will one day sail into the San Diego harbor. Again, welcome aboard Makin Island. Hope you enjoy the ceremony today. I'd like now to introduce the San Diego's Environmental Service Director, Chris Gunnever.
Well, thank you very much, Captain Holsey, for hosting this event here this year. And it's really special for us to be on a ship like this, being the hybrid and in San Diego, and it just really paints a good picture of what we're all trying to achieve throughout this United States. Also wanted to thank all of you on board, too, for your service to our great country. We very much appreciate everything that you all do on a day-to-day basis. And for all of you award recipients and friends and colleagues, welcome to you this morning to our 22nd Annual Recycling Awards and Waste Reduction Program. Also want to start this morning by commending the crew of the USS Makin Island. We're very proud to have the first Navy hybrid ship stationed right here in San Diego. We are here to recognize your accomplishments as well as other San Diego businesses that have made a commitment to protecting our environment and the natural resources that we love. Wanted to let you also know that the city of San Diego also strives to be a leader in the environment. We work hard to adhere to the best practices for our waste management, recycling, energy conservation, and many other environmental programs. We are working to make everything we do more efficient with the goal of creating a long-term sustainability for everyone here in San Diego. We also want to take time to recognize and applaud the good work of other agencies and businesses that have made similar commitments, many of whom are here in the audience today. Your contributions have helped increase the city's recycling rate to a record 68%, and that's all something that we can be extremely proud of, and we're going to be heading higher in the future. Today's award recipients are San Diego's businesses and organizations that have developed innovative programs offering significant waste reduction, recycling, and the environmental benefits that come from that to improve our quality of life here in San Diego. Most of these businesses and organizations also have water and energy conservation measures in place that further highlight their global commitment to protecting the environment. Again, I appreciate all of your efforts, and we will applaud your successes today. So that's why we're here for this 22nd annual awards program. We're here to honor 16 local companies and organizations as Recyclers of the Year for their successful and innovative waste reduction programs. Annually, we also recognize a Partner of the Year given to a business or organization that has worked closely with our department and contributed to the city's waste diversion goals and served as a leader for the community for all of us to emulate. However, this year we have two. So I'm going to introduce the first two Partners of the Year, and as your names are called, if you could please come up and accept your award. There'll be a photo opportunity with the captain, and then we'll move on to the other awards. So the first one is the New Children's Museum, and accepting the award will be Executive Director and CEO Julianne Marco and Celeste Hilling, Tomoko Kuta, and Reginald Cabadea. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing. The New Children's Museum made a splash downtown when it opened just a few years ago, bringing a world of art and adventure to young minds in our community. Among the first displays at the museum was an exhibit called Trash. This exhibit highlighted the mark left behind by what we throw away and how an artist can use it to create art. They've also hosted exhibits from our Dare to Reuse contest and have been big supporters of our recycling programs. So congratulations to the New Children's Museum, and we really appreciate your support. So the next Partner of the Year goes to the Technology Training Foundation of America, and accepting the award will be President and Executive Director Jeanette Roach. With her today, Allison Smith, Carrie Giardino, Joseph Giardino, and Reginald Cabania. The Technology Training Foundation of America has provided refurbished computers and computer training to local nonprofit organizations as well as to programs in need. Their efforts have not only kept electronic waste out of our landfill, but has given new life to valuable equipment that is being reused as educational equipment in our communities. Again, we congratulate the Technology Training Foundation for America for their hard work and vision, and thank you very much. Okay, we'll move into our Recyclers of the Year. And again, these awards are presented to businesses which have demonstrated the most comprehensive, innovative, and effective waste diversion programs. So again, please come up as we recognize your organization. First goes to Bridgeport Education, Ashford University. Accepting the award will be John Alien, Carrie Adamson, Robert Lyons, and Arthur Clark. This is the first year that Bridgeport and Ashford have applied and received the Recycler of the Year award. Their efforts to encourage recycling in an educational setting is what really made them stand out, not only for recycling, but to set goals and achieve them themselves. For example, they have a little over 4,000 recycling bins in their facilities. Those are compared to just a little over 100 trash receptacles. So, as you can see, these organizations do a great job of putting the effort where it really needs to be placed. They set an excellent example for their staff and the students to take those important practices home at the end of each day. So again, thank you to Bridgeport Education and Ashford University for their efforts. So next is a company that's familiar to these awards. This is Kyocera. Kyocera has won this award many times, and so we're privileged to have them back again this year. Accepting the award will be John Knudsen, William Meyer. You might have to help me with this one. Natia Van Vitayon and Oshi Yashihiro and John Chire. And did I say William Meyer also? So Kyocera, again, is one of the perennial winners of our awards this year annually. One area of note is that they began providing employees with reusable shopping bags in exchange for single-use shopping bags. Not only did they encourage recycling practices at their facility, but they encouraged their employees to take the message out through the community through outreach at public events. So thank you very much, Kyocera. Another newcomer to our program this year is Leidos, and accepting the award for Leidos is Gordon Sakamoto, Leticia Mendoza, Gerard Manigan, and Jeff King. Leidos impressed our judges with their diverse recycling programs, from requesting vendors to limit packaging and composting over 30,000 pounds of food waste from their cafeteria, to donating furniture and equipment to local nonprofits. They are proving that they have earned this award. So congratulations to Leidos. Thank you very much. Next award goes to another one of our long-standing partners, Navy Region Southwest Sustainable Solid Waste Program. Leslie McLaughlin will be accepting that award. The Navy Sustainable Solid Waste Program continues to improve its highly successful program and minimize the amount of waste generated in the San Diego area. Their efforts allowed them to achieve 68% waste diversion rate for calendar year 2013. And in 2013, the Navy expanded their recycling program to ships home ported in San Diego, resulting in over 4.5 tons of material being recycled. So thank you to Navy Region Southwest Sustainable Solid Waste Program. Our next recipient is the Paradise Point Resort, and accepting the award is David Hall, Lisa Chan Miller, George Farias, Alex Doheny, and Kim Gates. A first-time applicant, this resort hotel has found numerous ways not only to recycle waste, but succeed in changing the habits of their staff and guests. To go from a 10% waste diversion rate in January to a 68% in December is truly remarkable and worthy of our acknowledgement and praise. So congratulations to the Paradise Point Resort. Also, the Paradise Point will be accepting their 2014 Seal of Participation in the city's Food Scraps Composting Program. So thank you. Next, we have Point Loma Nazarene University. Accepting the award will be Sheena Tran, Bruce Kunkel, Kristen Hibbard, Aaron Anderson, and Jacob Gilbertson. Point Loma Nazarene University has consistently been finding innovative ways to divert waste. It's especially gratifying to see another educational facility setting an example for our future leaders. From reducing the use of paper cups and paper towels to starting dorm and office composting program, the university has instilled a culture of minimizing waste not only in the classroom, but in the everyday lives of its students and staff. Point Loma Nazarene will also be accepting their 2014 Seal of Participation in the city's Food Scraps Composting Program. Thank you. Next is Qualcomm. The award will be accepted by Philip Dodd, Lynn Hall, and Daniel Torpe. The culture of Qualcomm Incorporated is that of sustainability and waste diversion. They are able to succeed in breaking previous thresholds for recycling despite the logistics of numerous campuses where they operate. They continue to improve their efforts and do new and innovative things to earn them yet another Recycler of the Year award. One significant accomplishment, aside from achieving an 83% diversion rate, was joining our food waste composting program, averaging about 3 tons a month that come to the Miramar Greenery for composting. And Qualcomm will also be accepting their 2014 Seal of Participation in the city's food scraps composting program. Thank you. Next award goes to San Diego County Regional Airport Authority. The award will be accepted by Emil Porta, Francois Covaco, Ira Garcia, Gustavo Solis, and Ali Cortez. If you've been out to the airport recently, you've seen a lot of changes, including a brand new greenfield terminal expansion. Along with the expansion came tons of construction and demolition debris that was recycled and diverted from our landfills. Also expanded were the food concessions, which now are diverting their food waste to our food waste composting program. In addition to their many other recycling, energy, and resource conservation programs, they continue to be one of our premier partners in waste diversion and set an example for residents and visitors alike. San Diego County Regional Airport will also be accepting their 2014 Seal of Participation in the city's food scraps composting program. Thank you. Next award, it goes to San Diego Hydroponics and Organics. Accepting the award will be Ryan Acosta, Jamie Carriero, Chelsea Wetherill, and Amanda Schwab. Maybe to make it okay. Stephen will be accepting on their behalf. Now, they're another repeat winner, and we're proud to have them back again this year because it takes everyone to do this job, from the big corporations that we've been recognizing to the small businesses like San Diego Hydroponics and Organics, to change the culture in our community. They are all great examples that even a shop of 24 employees can make an impact and be recognized for it. Their strong dedication to preserving the environment is illustrated in many effective waste diversion programs and public education initiatives. So, congratulations to San Diego Hydroponics and Organics. Next award goes to San Diego Zoo Global. Accepting the award is Adam Ringer, Deidre Ballou, Beverly Sylvester, Christine Yeager, and Kendra Maples. San Diego Zoo and Safari Park continue to improve their recycling programs through environmentally preferred practices. As ambassadors in the community for preserving and conserving natural resources, they continue to make significant improvements. Between the two locations, the zoo sent just under 700 tons to area landfills last year, but diverted just under 10,000 tons from area's landfill, making them a leader in the field on waste diversion. Of course, San Diego Global is commended for their efforts in community outreach and public education, as well as we experience whenever we go to one of their facilities. So thank you to San Diego Zoo Global. Next award goes to San Diego Marriott, Marquis, and Marina. Award will be accepted by Jennifer Hampton, J. Ray Birkland, Stephen Smith, Claudio Bignon, and Edwin Russell, This Marriott Hotel is here for the second year in a row, and welcome back, and well deserved. And this is in large part to their continued efforts to divert waste and improve their diversion rate from just 19% to over 71%, saving them about $19,000 annually on trash hauling costs. The Marriott Makin Marina is another hotel that recently joined our food waste composting program, sending over 205 tons of food waste to the Miramar Greenery last year. San Diego Marriott Makin Marina will also be accepting their 2004 Seal of Participation in the city's food scraps composting program. Thank you. Next is San Diego VA Healthcare System. Accepting the award will be Gene Parkinson, Jeffrey Salas, Fred Mosciano, and John Baldwin. With a variety of recycling programs designed to minimize waste and improve waste diversion, the VA hospital continues to expand their award-winning programs. Through improved through improved monitoring of waste streams, they are able to check for improperly disposed items, and by working with their local vendors, they are able to identify new waste streams for potentially recyclable items. Thank you, VA. Back with us again this year is SeaWorld San Diego. Known worldwide for their conservation efforts, SeaWorld is a big contributor locally to our waste diversion efforts. Earlier this year, we participated in a reusable shopping bag event with SeaWorld, and they graciously donated 25,000 reusable shopping bags to that effort. As we have learned at the city, increasing your diversion rate is not easy. SeaWorld just increased their diversion rate from 31% over the last year to an impressive 76% this year. Another notable fact is that while attendance at the park has gone up, their solid waste tonnages decreased by almost 5%. SeaWorld will also be accepting their 2014 Seal of Participation in the city's food scraps composting program. Thank you, SeaWorld. And thanks, Rebecca. Not quite used to this hot, dry weather yet. And apologize, I forgot to recognize the folks who were coming up here. Steve Melanese, Sherry Selhorst, Buddy Burton, and Julie Burton. I apologize for that. Gotta pay attention to my script. Next award goes to Solar Turbines. Accepting this award will be Bill Townsey, Ruth Soklow, Nelson Lubag, and James Sperling. Solar Turbines' commitment to environmentally friendly business practice allowed the company to achieve an incredible 90% diversion rate in 2013. That's fabulous. They recycled over 8 million pounds of material, and they have had significant waste reduction initiatives, including adding containers to segregated recyclables from trash at the point of generation, which amazingly resulted in an additional 179,000 pounds of waste diverted. Thank you, Solar. And finally, we come full circle back to our host, the USS Makin Island. Another award here, and I have no script. So this was the Recycler of the Year Award, team effort by Klaus Construction, Biomed Realty, and McCarthy Construction Company, and I apologize for that oversight. just wanted to make sure I'm not suffering from heat stress. Okay, as I just said before, and again, folks, I apologize for that oversight. And thank you, Stephen. Finally, we come full circle to our host, the USS Makin Island. The Navy's first hybrid power ship doesn't just confine its green program to the engine room. Throughout the ship, sailors on board are learning what those on land have been doing for years. The crew was able to recycle over 3,800 tons, which included the reuse of materials and packaging. And accepting the award will be Captain Holsey. So congratulations, Captain. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Captain Holsey.
So I'll put this right here. First of all, let's give everyone a round of applause. Great job. Here on Makin Island, we like to think that we are making a difference in the community, in the world, around the world, and in the environment. So on behalf of Team Raider, we're proud to be recognized amongst the community leaders and eco-friendly leaders. Thanks for visiting Makin Island today. And for those who would like to have a tour, we have our tour guys standing in the rear here to take you on a tour of the ship. We'd love to have you stick around a little bit and watch the ship. Again, we're very happy to have you on board. And for the guys in the rear, 2 times. Team! Raider! Team! Raider! Execute. Thanks guys for coming.